All right now. What seems to be your trouble?
I feel depressed. I know I should be happy, but I'm not.
Well, as they say on TV, the mere fact that you realize you need help indicates that you are not too far gone. I think we better pinpoint your fears. If we can find out what you're afraid of, we can label it. Are you afraid of responsibility? If you are, then you have hypengiophobia.
I don't think that's quite it.
How about cats? If you're afraid of cats, you have ailurophasia.
Well, sort of, but I'm not sure.
Are you afraid of staircases? If you are, then you have clamicophobia. Maybe you have thalassophobia. This is fear of the ocean. Or gephobia, which is the fear of crossing bridges. Or maybe you have pantophobia. Do you think you have pantophobia?
What's pantophobia?
The fear of everything.
That's it!
Therapy. I keep enough in me, so I don't wanna have to bite my tongue. Hip-hop, paper therapy. I never thought I would be this insane when I was young. It's paper therapy. It's a mirror reflection of everything that I've once done. Check it out. Paper therapy. They say that the best comes to those who wait, so I won't run, no. Yo, Sonny Jim, you simply dull with your skills. Compared to mine's, my rhymes will dig inside your skull like a drill. My knowledge is ill, I always acknowledge what's real. And if I sense a serpent, I'm the first one to abolish the deals. And all I'm really just an artist with a college appeal that studies the dictionary constantly to conquer and kill. The monster is unleashed to cause himself some harm till he feels the depression calmly, steady drinking with a palm full of pills to feel some happiness. As though the way was gone with the will, but I focus on my inspiration as it constantly builds. My songs give me chills when I drop the proper harmony stills, properly filling the blank space where the bars will be filled. When they're gonna flip a switch, I possibly will. I'm already fucking discouraged with the cost of these bills. I've approximately lost it, but I've got to be chill. Cause people see me in public, right? But is it wrong to be thrilled? Paper therapy. I keep enough in me, so I don't wanna have to bite my tongue. Hip-hop, paper therapy. I never thought I would be this insane when I was young. It's paper therapy. It's a mirror reflection of everything that I've once done. Therapy. They say that the best comes to those who wait, so I won't run, no. I wanna have my own business, watching the months on the calendars flip, working with people that know the stunts on some manager shit. You know, to be noticed for these passionate raps that I spit. This shit is so raw, this is the first draft of the script. You're not a pen pal, regardless if the mass doesn't fit. Many attitudes just make me wanna crack some cats with a brick. Burn with the trifles on my wrist, I rhyme to master the tricks. I'm not some average type of rapper, run some amateur tip. If you wanna be legit, I think it's best to be honest. It's a train towards happiness, I suggest to be on it. Living life with no regrets is how the rest of us want us. But if you don't try to progress, you'll feel foreverly haunted. You'll never be respected if you step and act like a bitch and always manage to quit. My grammar will damage you quick. I beat my brain in every time I try to challenge my wits. But if I wanna move forward, I have to balance my kicks. Paper therapy. I keep enough in me, so I don't wanna have to bite my tongue. Hip-hop, paper therapy. I never thought I would be this insane when I was young. It's paper therapy. It's a mirror reflection of everything that I've once done. Therapy. They say that the best comes to those who wait, so I won't run, no. Disrespecting PFM is you making a deep mistake. In other words, you better start fucking learning to sleep awake. Cause when the rhythm hits your braces, I'm planning for teeth to break. My impatience is basically just saying delete the tape into the public atmosphere like I'm taking some leap of faith. I'm so hungry, my stomach's growling, aching to eat the plate. Kick the crazies out my space, I'm not free like my piece of cake. Get off my damn dick, I'm busy, give my family beats a break. I got to rhyme the words, not to mention all the classic beats to make. Jaded with the notion that success will just increase the hate. Pretending to support your dreams, that's what makes these people snakes. Obsessive with your style but contradictively critique your taste. They couldn't be first place if they try to cheat the race. Even if they stepped on the pedal, they couldn't keep the pace. I cut my samples like a pie inside a pizza place. When you hear this record, best believe to keep your sneakers laced. I keep enough in me, so I don't wanna have to bite my tongue. Hip-hop, paper therapy. I never thought I would be this insane when I was young. It's paper therapy. It's a mirror reflection of everything that I've once done. Paper therapy. They say that the best comes to those who wait, so I won't run, no. Paper therapy. I keep enough in me, so I don't wanna have to bite my tongue. Paper therapy. I never thought I would be this insane when I was young. It's paper therapy. Even if you step your game, you rappers are still a joke. Spitting sweeter than a full-size cup of vanilla Coke. If you think that you're the king, you better plan on stepping up. I heard a bunch of better rappers I could bring like 7-Up. It's not that I'm bittersweet, it's that I'm not gonna trust in a lot of people ever since I had my first crush. Sometimes stressing out can make me smoke about an ounce or two until my hair stand up, something like a Mountain Dew. And if you don't believe me, I could put the cherry in the cola with the lyrical verbal vocabulary. I don't do it out of Sprite. I feel the music till it gets me. I listen to the melody but never blue like Pepsi. And many times I just wanna live the dream with a little bit of glamour like soda with the cream. Scribbling cold lyrics like it's hailing in the winter. I've been a rebel since I drank ale with all the ginger.
Somebody throw the shot and she's got a cold drink for you.
Pop culture.
One gulp is for thirst, the other gulp is for
Pop culture.
coming on a wave and end up at a party.
Pop culture.
It's gonna be a good evening.
Pop culture. I've been drinking beer down to the roof. To tell you the truth, just to give the buzz a little spruce. And I chug it down briskly. A bottle of whiskey's like a bottle of juice to me now. I'm barely tipsy, it's history to me. So I sit and write a tape soda. People could say that it's a form of escape into a world. I don't listen to what anybody states. I don't reap what's from the grapevine, not even the grape soda. Haters that don't believe in us get the mug crushed like strawberry soda, black cherry flavor pop. Don't be a menace cause you might get caught like cheap coke, son. Listen to the drop, tonic water on the rocks. 2 liters for the pleasure, put inside a tall glass. Steady as I'm thinking about another adventure. It's hip-hop, pop culture, another venture. Flavors mixed together like a bottle of nectar.
One gulp is for thirst,
Nectar.
the other gulps are for kick.
Pop culture.
Coming on a wave and end up at a party.
Pop culture.
It's gonna be a good evening.
Pop culture.
One gulp is for thirst, the other gulps are for kick.
Pop culture.
Somebody throw the shot and she's got a cold drink for you. One gulp is for thirst, the other gulps are for kick. Coming on a wave and end up at a party. It's gonna be a good evening.
I once had this fucking dream. I dreamed I was like the greatest rapper in the whole fucking world. Like in the whole fucking universe, actually. Like beats pumping off the fucking face. Like everyone would know me. Like everyone would love me and shit.
That's fucking gangster, man.
I just blacked out. I blacked out. And when I woke up, I was screaming, I told you not to go there! I told you not to go there!
Yeah. I got some rage in me. I gotta spit it out. Dear regression, paradoxically, there's times I wanna strangle you. Wrap my hands around your throat to prove that I can handle you. I'm sick of all this rage, so I'm venting myself through hip-hop. With swollen busted knuckles from punching holes to the jip rock.
He will fix that fucking drywall now.
I'm kicking back just wishing I can handle my shit. Cause when I'm pissed off, it's like I'm seconds away from a fit. I tend to black out in rage. I don't know what the fuck is up with me. Every day it feels like everybody's out to fuck with me. Plus it really sucks to be edgy on a daily basis. Surrounded by these lazy cases, rocking baby faces. Throughout the ages I've been through so many phases. Even rocked the baggy pants wearing the classic 80s laces. You'll never comprehend my words if I don't yell them out to you. That's why I wrote them down as a lyric to spell them out to you. Break them down in layman's terms, making you able to learn the key of self-control in case you try to make the tables turn against me. Against me.
I wanna tell you a story all about myself.
The anger,
Now let me your ears.
the rage,
It concerns nobody else but
me.
I wanna tell you a story all about myself.
The anger,
Now let me your ears.
the rage.
It concerns nobody else
Dear
but
regression, psychologically, I'm sick of always stressing. It's like I need to force myself to sneeze to get a blessing in this fucking world. Those who hate is just the wrong impression of me. Any type of rage I feel is at my own discretion, but that's no excuse. To have a temper they can hit the roof with temporary anger fits, asking what the fuck's the use. So I'll save some rage in me for those that do deserve it, like the cats that like to condescend without a valid purpose. They're the ones to blame, right? No, the one to blame is me. Last thing that I want to end up someone I'm ashamed to be. I look at other people and judge them all like I'm not the same. A cut can maybe close, but it's an unforgotten pain. For some, the anger takes over my body like I've been possessed, and I don't notice any of it till I decompress. The edgy vibe that I give off to me's an anchor. This is why I wrote this track to you, Dr. Anger. Anger,
I wanna tell you a story all about myself.
the rage,
concerns nobody else but me. I won't tell you a story all about myself.
The anger,
Now let me your ears.
the rage,
It concerns nobody else but
me.
How do you feel you handled that situation?
Not as well as I could have.
Testing. Stepping with a cold demeanor, sacred like an old arena. Creature from the Black Lagoon, busting out the ocarina. Nice setup, prone to getting filthy like a white getup. Filling up the blank paper when I pull the right pen up. White face of opera, looking like the Mask of Vega. Blast you back to Genesis level, just like the classic Sega. And all these other stupid jokers, I'm just sick of them. Melt them down like candle wax right off the rap curriculum. I'm picking them apart into microscopical chunks, son. Puffing in the laboratory till the skunk is done, son. Pass the crime, best believe I'll hit it if it tastes right. Token, let the venom seep inside me like a snake bite. Step into this game with ultimate determination as I'm wiping off the vermin like a rat extermination. Spoken rough, straight from the mental. My mind is open, philosophical and difficult, flowing like waves of oceans.
The song will make you wanna stomp your 10 toes. The word is born, rhyme sharper than a thumbtack.
You should understand that I ain't really fucking around.
The song will make you wanna stomp your 10 toes.
The word is born,
rhyme sharper than a thumbtack.
You should understand that I ain't really fucking around.
Spitting acid on these whack poses, always trying to spit dumb. It's nasty like a jar of salty water full of pig tongues. Every track I think about eventually gets done. I mix down the samples as I bless it over sick drums. I keep my ego golden with every word that's said, repeating every phrase so they can stick inside the person's head. Lyricism, anyone who steps against the verse is dead. The drapes are maybe white until I paint the curtains red. Drop the ruby crown, sonny, you're useless as a king. Clueless that you're just a phase like tulips in a spring. Ha! You have no soul, just like a pair of used sneakers, and your songs couldn't be bumping if you rapped on 2 speakers. I'm blowing up the booth like someone cut the wrong wire. Every cipher that I've been to ended up a bonfire. So anyone who tried to copy me just sounded sloppy. They could suck my fucking dick off while the neighbors sit and watch me.
The song will make you wanna stomp your 10 toes.
The word is born,
rhyme sharper than a thumbtack.
You should understand that I ain't really fucking around.
The song will make you wanna stomp your 10 toes.
The word is born,
rhyme sharper than a thumbtack.
You should understand that I ain't really fucking around.
I'm gonna go over to Dale's tonight.
Oh, okay. I just thought you loved the yachts.
Oh yeah, I do. It's just Roy said they got some new movie and that'll turn my frown upside down.
Yeah, you know it's good to have friends when times are tough. Hey now, I want you to wear your bright sneakers so the cars can see you.
Already on.
Look at him dancing like a rapper.
Get the power by biting the evil apple that will have no physical effect like a placebo capsule in this day and age. Sweating for the mission is eternal. Writing my harsh opinions in my composition journal. Tagging P.Flow Matics on the blank graffiti mural. Stunning you with so much artwork you freeze like an epidural from the waist down. Buff your nose if I don't like your face, clown. Cause when I hear the sound I'm like a child inside his playground. I'm running through the fence of the vocabulary blends. Running my self-made company like imaginary friends. Rewind the tape just like a rental. Written in mental stencil fonts. I cannot be misled cause I always grip the pencil
so constantly. Writing tracks subconsciously inside the laboratory. Every story all depends on the topic and category. I hit the studio like I was made to spit raw and keep my lyricism unlocked just like a pit's jaw. Lyrically explosive on the breaks, increase the dosage of the medication till it makes it chemically corrosive to my mental state. It's hunger, so there's nothing that I couldn't do or shouldn't mention. All I need's a record and I'm good as new. The words are inspirational, rhythmically sensational, fresh and irreplaceable. Bless the mic if you're capable. This is how I kick around, practice till it's unbreakable. Keep that shit consistent till it's purely motivational. I'll show you where the flow's at. I dig inside my roots to re-release it like a throwback, but tell me who doesn't know that. Plus when I write a metaphor I have to be elaborate, just not to leave you sweating in confusion like a labyrinth. Busting out the microphone, feel the vocal projection of the sick instrumental. Your ears gon' need total protection. I'm sick of people on the streets treating me like a stranger. All I ask is when I spit sticks in your mental chamber. I'm not that evil person in your life trying to cause calamity. Really? I have emotions too, where is the humanity? Babe, if anything, you're like the cause of my insanity by finding any little fucking reason to be mad at me. At first it didn't bother me, I didn't let it hurt me. I didn't think that down the line that I would be less worthy. I took advantage of your patience when you had it. My OCD was bad and you just put up with my madness. When I was young and dumber, I just couldn't understand this till I grew up and realized that I took your love for granted. In retrospect, you love me so fucking much. I'm looking at this portrait as I'm burning his Dutch, just thinking, damn, what the fuck has happened to us? The passionate lust, the natural satisfaction and trust we shared together. Now we give each other looks of disgust. Maybe that's an issue we should take a look at and discuss, no? Baby, it's crazy, you got me dazed in butterflies. I'm at the flower shop picking the perfect daisies for you. It's almost been a decade since we've been together, and I love you just as much as I did now and forever. Cause you at me had hello with just your physical touch. Your simply magical kisses is not some typical crush. I feel around you, it's my natural emotion at best. My love, the first verse was just to get some shit off my chest, to remind you that I'm self-aware of all the things that I've done, the evil things that I mentioned, and how I used to be fun. It really hurts to hear you say that, but it makes me reflect upon myself the way I used to be before the regrets. Like my addictions and the little things that make you upset. You're always there for me, so all you want is equal respect. I understand, but it's been hard enough to cope with my shit alone. But you are like my therapist when losing my grip. I love you. Anything rhymes. Standing in the shadows, feeling medicated calm, blowing up the fucking venue like a detonated bomb upon these golden records packed with underestimated songs. My fingerprints cannot be spotted cause I'm left with faded palms from all the jotting. Feeling tense as though I meditated wrong. I think about my college friends on how we separated bonds. School was always something I procrastinated on because I've seen a bunch of dropouts that could stack, so I just played along. Now I'm grown up, striking microphones like resonating gongs, shooting for the moon across the universe and space beyond. Many nights I look for any star that I could gaze upon, working to a sweat to be treated like I'm a faceless pawn. That's why I write a grimy verse before I blaze the bong. For all the haters that bitch at me like my ways are wrong, sometimes I wanna slap the skulls until the face is gone and finish a page by dawn, cause anything rhymes. Cause anything rhymes. You better start calling it quits, cause I'm contagious and toxic. And it's no surprise if ever rappers calling in sick. Just like a virus with a little alcohol in the mix. Like gin and tonic drinks, stirred up with an olive and stick. I promise to spit with honesty and all of the music that I compose, regardless if you don't acknowledge my shit. Cause I'm a natural, go and try to learn all my tricks. You couldn't handle the flame skull, then you'd burn to a crisp. It's not your concern. Let me take a haul of this spliff and let me debate on what's bigger, my balls or my dick. Because I got the guts, but I'm always falling in pits continuously. No one gives a fuck at all and I'm pissed. I'm at a point in life where I don't even polish my kicks, cause I don't give a fuck as long as I'm involved in a disc. I got a passion, something that won't dissolve in my piss. My satisfaction, I'm breaking through the walls with my fists. Cause anything rhymes. Cause anything rhymes. Yeah, word up. PFM, the label of creation. On the microphone, you know what it is. Hip hop for life. You know that, right? Check it. Killing with a motive like a superhero with guns. Straight up codes within the programming like zeros and ones. The page master, ink on the paper causing disasters. Rhymes that are deadly enough to convert you into Casper. Everything I spit will make your heart tick faster. Haven't you heard the scoop? P.Flow is a sick bastard. Kick you off your high horse, split you like the Triforce. You want to see some hunger? Wait until I serve the 5-course. Didn't you know that I'm the master of this rap game? A moment with no music's like a razor to my fat vein. Prescription pills is a method for me to act sane. From all these whack rappers, I'm like, nah, they can't be that lame. So sloppy, don't copy off me, don't be cocky. I caught so many bodies, I'm surprised nobody caught me. Pressing 1,000 buttons, tampering with the frequencies. You can't admit when something's hot because you lack the decency. Page master, ink on the paper causing disasters.
People question the mask like I'm a freak show.
Page master, ink on the paper causing disasters.
I think I'm Parrish inside of my alter ego.
The page master, ink on the paper causing disasters.
I'm like a whole other person, another P.Flow.
The page master, ink on the paper causing disasters.
Even though I was never like other people.
The man's sturdy with his words and prone to get his hands dirty. If I'm going places, why does the plane have to land early? I'm thinking, do me some good and don't be sleeping on my tape. Just like these industry serpents that keep teasing me with the steak. It's fake, it's not funny, but I'm always caught smirking. Cause I put in so much work until the feathers stop working. Cause I know how much I'm worth and I don't need nobody's praise or anybody's opinions on what I do with my days. I'm like a surfer on his board that flows through emotional waves. Writing rap, stacking on his minimum wage pays. I'm making progress, homie, because I know that I'm responsible. Blessed to have the drive when a mission appears impossible. I'm sweating and bleeding, repeating the same phrases, competing against my shadow to balance myself even like Link. We're left with no one like the last of us, so it's best to rhyme my lyrics for the rappers that were left behind. Page master, ink on the paper causing disasters.
People question the mask like I'm a freak show.
Page master, ink on the paper causing disasters.
I think I'm Parrish inside of my alter ego.
The page master, ink on the paper causing disasters.
I'm like a whole other person, another P.Flow.
The page master, ink on the paper causing disasters.
Even though I was never like other people.
The Pen Pals. Shout out to North Face, also known as TS Mr. Northern Touch. Anything rhymes, baby. Peace out.
Okay. So now what do we do? Huh? What do you mean? What do I mean? What are we supposed to do?
We're doing it, man. This is it. We're right in the thick of the action. You know how someone might describe a situation that's unpleasant or confining as being like a prison?
Yeah.
This is what they're referring to.